Oh, I'm flying weed. Oh. This is the local park. No playground equipment in it. Unfortunately for me, it's a bit small to fly an aeroplane in. What we have noticed though is on Google, they seem to have something wrong on Google, because we've got a sign here. Beasley Park. And yet Beasley Park, according to Google, it's on the other side of Tikipunga. There's a minor oops. I thought Uncle Google was right all the time. Alright, we're under another thunderstorm watch. And by all accounts, the council have mowed the park. They probably did that today. But I think that's an illustration of pure incompetence, because if we go down here, this is the level of maintenance that we get as a ratepayer. Look at that. Absolute bollocks and bullshit. How many litres of water we get through there? A couple, maybe? And coming in this direction will be several thousand. Coming sometime soon. Up to the residents to help themselves as a result of pure incompetence from the council. Let's clear this out of here, and when we finish clearing this out of here, you'll get an idea of how piss poor the design of this grate is. I've already expressed myself on this opinion here. The grate should be further away from the end of the pipe, and the bars should be horizontal. They shouldn't be vertical like these ones are. But we'll uncover it and have a look. Watch me do the council's job for them. This weed's almost a foot thick, at least a foot thick.
That's the watercress.
Hopefully we don't get any of the weather that's predicted.
Yeah, hopefully. That's why I got my car out.
Yeah. The depressing part about this, of course, is you and I pay good money for the council to do this.
But they just leave it all here and it all washes down again. Doing the council's job.
Before you ask, no, I don't work for the council.
Yesterday I just was and it was terrible.
Yeah, it was just came down in that one shower we had. Yeah. I did ring them to tell them it was blocked, but they didn't come. They said, oh, they probably won't come today, and I said, it might be too late if it rains tonight. That's why I put my car out. Yeah. Yeah, well, I've had it up to here in the garage. Yes. The culvert's too small.
And of course I think the design of this drainage grate is all completely wrong.
Well, they did change it once, didn't they?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
All they did is weld 1, 2, 3 horizontal bars across the back
Mm.
and galvanise it.
Oh, I see.
They didn't change the design at all.
Mm.
What they needed to do is they needed to come right out here onto these concrete wings.
Now stop the kids getting through too.
And the bars need to be horizontal.
Yeah.
Vertical bars like that.
Yeah.
If a kid ever falls in here, if this is flooded and a kid falls in here, the water pressure will sweep them down on this grill,
Mm.
and then somebody coming here to rescue them, attempting to pull them out, they'll get an elbow or a knee or something jammed in here
Mm.
and pull as hard as you like.
Yeah.
All that's going to happen is they're just going to wedge their limb tighter and tighter and tighter into these bars.
Mm.
And they'll probably perish in front of your eyes.
Mm.
Once the water pressure on the person's chest gets too great for them to draw a breath,
Yeah, they had it.
even
Yeah.
if the head's out of the water,
Mm.
they will drown, looking in your eyes and pleading for you to rescue them.
Mm.
So when they did clean last time, do you know?
During the storm.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
During the storm and after the storm.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It was just that rain we had the other day, you know, that downpour. We had 25 mils in half an hour and it just all, yeah.
You don't have kids, do you?
Yeah, I have two.
How old are they?
One is 10 and the other one's 12.
Okay.
Do you need any help or?
No. What I was going to say is when this drain gets to waist height,
Mm.
no more than that, this becomes lethal. Because if they ever, say they're playing halfway to the park, if they ever end up in the water, they'll be swept down there. They'll be pinned against those bars, just like if you fill a bathtub up with water and put your hand anywhere near the drainage hole, they will be sucked onto that bar, onto those bars. And even if I come down, see them and come down the street, and get to the footpath and come down here, even if they're within arm's length, the pressure of the water will be that great that two things will happen. The first thing that happens is they won't be able to draw a breath because their chest and their abdomen will be squeezed by the water pressure. And the next thing that happens is the pressure will be probably that great that I won't be able to pull them out. The other thing that's going to happen, because the design of this thing's completely faulty and the council being told about it, is these bars are wider at the bottom and narrower at the top. So if you're pressed against these bars, if the water pressure jams you against those bars, an elbow or a knee or an ankle or a foot is going to get pushed between those bars, and then as you get pulled upwards, you're going to get wedged in there, and then the tighter and the firmer I pull, the tighter it'll get, and it'll just get to that point where, no, that's it. You might be 6 inches in front of my face, pleading for help, but there's nothing I can do about it. Because this design is faulty. And they've been told about it.
Okay.
I've had my photograph taken by the advocate standing right here with my arms crossed. Front page Advocate News, and I don't know how long ago that was. The council listened to me. The only thing they did is weld 3 bars across the back of this existing grate. They didn't change the design of it one iota.
So the other end, just on the other road, like on the lady,
Diane on that
yeah, no,
side.
that's open.
and that one is open.
Yeah, well, you have to have that open, or else it,
Like that.
yeah.
So the water, there's a pipe that's
Can you
a
see
metre
the-
in diameter.
Can you see the other side?
Yep,
or-
it goes straight through.
Yeah.
And it drops 10 or 15 feet
Oh my God.
straight into the pond on the other side. There's no grate on that side.
Yeah.
Actually putting a grate on that side would be another hazard, but
Yeah, it'll,
if you went through here, the chances of you surviving,
Maybe
first
there.
of all, this drill, and
Yeah.
secondly, the drop on the other side are very, very small.
Yeah, but that one is very, very dangerous.
yes.
Actually, everything is very
It,
terrible here.
yeah, it needs spraying, yeah.
Yeah. Because the other end, they just fix a little bit.
Yes,
I don't understand why they're not doing all of that.
yeah.
So that's very well.
One day I came down and there were 4 little children had climbed behind the bars.
It's very easy to start there.
They should have been, they're only littlies, they should have been being supervised, but
Here comes the rain.
they got a good growl.
It's lucky you have a nice neighbor.
Yes, I am.
Finger crossed that will be not a big one today.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Anyway, you're going to get wet if you hang around here much longer.
Okay.
Okay, so the bars are now clear. Hopefully if we get any rain tonight it won't flood this park or any of the neighbours. All of that garbage came out of here from against these bars, and this garbage down here at my feet here is the last lot that the district council hooked out of here, and they didn't even bother to lift it up above the high tide mark. So when the water level comes in here and gets to about my knee height, all of this will float and be swept onto those bars anyway.